sisters, I testify to you here and now. There will be eternal ramifications for each and every human being alive today in this country. It will have been better if we had not been born.
Oh, my God. Oh, my Lord. How far does one go for ratings? I mean, we have ridiculed Hillary for speaking in tongues in her various incarnations, right? She would go to Boca Raton and speak with a rising inflection. You think I like a bagel with lox? Then she'd go to the South and she would start speaking in a Southern drawl, right? I mean, we did this. We even have some of it. So what's good for the goose is good for the gander. Now we've got a guy on the conservative band who is equally, shall I say, cynical, crazy, manipulative, political, or what, and we're not supposed to notice this. I am an observer. I am a social observer in the media. What do you think I do for a living? You know what I'm paid to do? I'm a paid social observer when you think about it. Yes, politics are the mainstay of what I am observing and commenting on, but I also talk about social mores and the foibles of all of us, including my own once in a while. But, I mean, when you see a guy who is speaking in tongues now, laughing and crying, and saying you're better off we were not born, and brothers and sisters, you have to ask yourself. Now, listen to Hillary Clinton with the Southern voice years ago. Go ahead. Play it. You got the Southern Hillary? You said you had it.
I don't feel no ways tired. I come too far from where I started from. Nobody told me that the road would be easy. I don't believe he brought me this far to leave me.
All right. We made fun of that. Now let's play 27 again, just a piece of it. 27.
Brothers and sisters, I testify to you here and now. There will be eternal ramifications.
All right, you get the picture. Jimmy Baker and Tammy Fake Baker, you understand? Inevitably. This kind of pressure that a man puts on himself, I'm not saying I hope it. I pray it doesn't happen. It's something horrible is going to happen. Nobody can put on such a fraudulent act for any period of time without sabotaging themselves. It's impossible. And the reason I have not yet fallen is because I don't fake it. This is who I am. What you hear is what you get. That's it. It's as simple as that. Personally, also, I don't do any public appearances. I got to tell you that. I have not done any 5 years, no public appearances. I got a major book coming out in October, right? I will do TV because I'm committed to it to the publisher. I'm not doing any book signings. Trickle Up Poverty is already on Amazon. It jumped 30,000 over, but I mentioned it once. I don't even want you to go buy it, pre-order. I don't, because it's not out. I want to save it for the week that it comes out when you buy it, so it goes to the number one, and I teach the lives a lesson through you. But I'm not going to go give speeches all over the country. I don't need the adulation. I don't know why people need it at all. I don't understand it. And I'll tell you something else. Television is the toughest business in the world. I don't know how anyone does that in radio. In fact, most people who have a TV show and do radio fail in radio. There are one or two exceptions, but they're terrible anyway in radio. Radio is a unique field, totally unique. You can't do TV and radio. They're two mutually exclusive mediums. It's impossible. O'Reilly failed in radio because he wasn't a radio personality. He does a good TV show. He's intelligent, and he uses the pretty girls with the lipstick and the legs and the graphics and a nice delivery. He's everyone's Irish uncle that we all, avoided as much as we could. But then there are other famous failures. I mean, Hem himself failed in radio. A total disaster in radio. You can't use a blackboard and a dunce cap. I mean, if you're going to use a blackboard and chalk, you say, like, sir, I know you didn't have the opportunity to go past the ninth grade because you were an alcoholic at that time, but they gave up the blackboard somewhere after Plato's time, and they now use laptops and things of that nature. They don't really use chalkboards anymore. That was from the ancient Greeks. You just don't know what's going on in the world unless you watch these things.